First thing, I don't know how to work a camera because I don't even know if I'm blurry now. Hello people, so today, if you watched my last video, first of all, you'll know that I turned 21 like 2 weeks ago, and wow, I'm getting old. Okay, I know like 21 is like not old, but it's like it's like the 20s. Like I'm gonna be 30 soon. I don't know, it's kind of scary. Yeah, so today I'm doing like 21 things I've learned in 21 years, but because I'm 21. Fuck. I have my tea too. I don't know what tea is this, and I just made it, so it's probably too hot for me to even drink it now, but I'm just gonna keep it in my hands because I'm old now and I drink tea. No offense, I'm not a fan of tea ever. First of all, put on sunscreen, okay? Especially summer, okay? Like, I'm not a fan of putting sunscreen 24/7. Like, I like to get a little bit of vitamin D, like the normal way. But like, if you're going out in the sun, if you're just like going to the beach, getting a tan, put on sunscreen, because otherwise, especially if you're like, if you look like Casper the Friendly Ghost like me normally, that's just painful. Like, it is really really painful. Like, you think it's gonna be okay, and then you come home and then you look like a tomato, and then you can't move, and everything you wear is like itching you, and it even hurts you. So put on sunscreen. I've learned that saving money is so important, which is something I never do like till now. But like, you never know when are you gonna need it, you know what I mean? Like, don't just like get money and spend it all. Like, my dad always tells me that if you get $5, spend $3 and like put aside the $2. Like, $2 might not seem much, but it's gonna like build up. And actually, like, what I've done like recently, normally money for me is like Turkish liras, so I would always convert that to US dollars so I can spend it, but I study in US, so every time I'm going to US, I would take those US dollars with me and I would spend those too. So like, it never worked out. I always spend it. But what I've actually done, I got some euros like in exchange for Turkish liras, and it's perfect because I'm not gonna spend it here and I'm not gonna spend it in the US. So like, I'm automatically saving money, which, I mean, that's a tip. Like, if you want to save money, like, just like buy a currency that you cannot spend. That's like, I think, the easiest. 3, it's okay to question your sexuality. I always did when I was growing up, and like, I still did it last semester. I do define myself as straight, like heterosexual, but at the same time, like, I'm okay with not having a label. Like, I'm calling myself straight, but if I meet someone, like if I meet a girl or like someone other than like a guy, and if I fell in love, like, that's okay. And I do appreciate beauty in everybody. That's why I always question my sexuality. Like I was like, am I bisexual? Am I lesbian? Because women are fucking beautiful. And I always thought like maybe I'm, you know, bisexual, and that's okay. I was just like not sure. But I do define myself as straight, but like, it's like, one day I might meet a girl who I'm gonna fall in love. I don't think that will happen, but it might. Like, never say never. So it's okay. We all did it, and like, we all do. I'm still gonna probably keep doing it. So, quality over quantity, okay? This is what I live by every day. And it's like, it's everything. Like, it's the clothing you wear. It's like the, I don't know, foods you eat maybe. It's the people you have in your life. Like, I think it's better to have like 1 or 2 best friends rather than to have like 20 just like close friends. Not even close, like just like friends to hang out with. Cause like, eventually, like, those 20 people is not really gonna care about you, and like it's not gonna last. So it's better to have just like 2 people in your life that you really trust, and just like, move on with them. You know what I mean? Just quality over quantity in everything. I've learned that chocolate is a gift from God itself. I don't know who found chocolate in the first place, but I just want to like go back to the past and kiss that mother in the fucking forehead. Like I'm so grateful. Yeah, it's just chocolate, man. Like some people don't even like it, and I'm just like, how? Like that's I don't know. Okay, I think this is number 6, but I think, I don't know who needs to hear this, but us humans, we don't appreciate anything, and we need to, okay? Appreciate everything. Like we want summer in the winter time, we want winter in the summertime, okay? Like we want everything that we don't have, and we have those, like we're not satisfied, which is like so absurd. I mean, I do the same thing, but it's just like the fact that you're alive and the fact that you have a chance to watch this, not like a chance, but like you have Wi-Fi, like you have a device to watch this right now, and you're alive, you're healthy. Like that's something to appreciate. Just like, fuck, I'm spitting in my mouth. Just appreciate that you're alive and healthy. Like it's that simple. If you have food in your stomach and you have a family surrounding you, you are blessed. Like, you know, so I think sometimes like as people we get caught up in like material things, and it's like it's really not like what's important in life. So I've learned that not everybody's gonna like you, and that's okay. You know why? Because you're not gonna like like everybody too, okay? I personally don't like majority of people, and I don't know, it's the cancer in me, because you know cancers have like little shells where like little crabs, and I do genuinely enjoy, again, quality over quantity, like 1 or 2 people. And like I don't really like people that much. I mean, I do like people, but like it's okay if you just don't like with everybody. Like it will be impossible for everyone to like you, and if that's your goal, that's never gonna happen, because everybody's different and everybody has like their own I guess taste in people. Like if everybody liked each other, this whole world will be a lot different. You don't like everybody too, so why would you want everybody to like you? Just like if somebody doesn't like you, just be like, okay, I don't like you too, and move on. Like it's, yeah. Okay, I think this is number 8. I don't even know at this point. I'm an only child. I love being an only child because I mean, I get all the attention and everything that I want, mostly because I'm the only child, but like it kind of sucks sometimes, because like my mom has a, you know, sister, my dad has a brother and stuff, and it's just like, and a lot of my friends have siblings. Like I'm literally maybe the only one who doesn't, and that sucks sometimes. Again, I love being an only child. Like I have my own room. I've never had to share anything with anybody, which I don't know if it's like it's a really good thing. I think I could have been a little bit more sharing, but at the same time it's just like I love it, but I have this kind of fear of, obviously I have my best friends, but like sometimes I look at my friends with like siblings, and like they have someone that they can count on for the rest of their lives. I mean, I do have my best friends, but they have like siblings. Like that's, I don't know. I have my cousins, but like I wish sometimes I had like an older sister or older brother who could like mentor me, and who I could just like spend some time in the house when I'm alone, because, or like when I'm bored, because we don't have a pet. I'm the only one who's at my age in my own house, and sometimes it gets pretty fucking boring. I mean, I do entertain myself, but like sometimes I just want somebody who's gonna like, I can communicate physically other than my parents. I've turned the AC because it's way too hot. I've learned that you should always trust your instinct. Again, it's like maybe the cancer in me. I'm not a really logical person. Sometimes I am. My rising is a Virgo. But at the same time, I don't know. I'm a real spiritual person, and I always believe that vibes are everything. Like if you get a bad feeling about something or somebody, like that's usually the right thing. Like, you might tell yourself that like the situation that you're in, it's okay, it's no big deal, but if you just like feel something that it is not right, like in your gut, always trust your gut and instinct. It never failed me once. I've learned that video games is a waste of time, which, and I mean any kind of games, like PlayStation, phone games, laptop games. I was a big fan. I mean, I still do sometimes a little, because I mean, I'm not a robot. Like, I'm allowed to have like waste my time in that way. But like, I used to be playing games like 24/7, and it was so bad. Like, I did nothing else. I've learned that taking showers is really important, which may sound normal. I mean, I do take showers now, but let's say when I was in like the 5th grade, 4th grade, I don't even know. I remember that I never took showers, and I have curly hair, so I would not wash my hair for like 2 weeks, and it would all be tangly, and I couldn't brush it out at the end of 2 weeks. So I would always take scissors and I would always cut that chunk, and my mom would come home in every 2 weeks. She would look at my trash because she knew I would cut my hair, and she's like, "You cut your hair again?" And I'm like, "Yeah, because I never took showers or brushed my hair." Yeah, and I would smell, which obviously I don't remember this, but my mom and my aunt told me that they were thinking to like put a note in my school backpack saying, "You smell really bad, please take a shower." A friend, like a friend of mine from school did it. But they didn't do that because like they decided that was too mean. But they thought about doing that because I smelled really bad apparently. So take your showers, it's important. I take showers now every day, which, I mean, I didn't take it today or yesterday, but I normally do, okay? I'm just gonna get my period and I'm in a mood, but take your showers. Love of attraction is real. You might not believe it, okay? It's okay if you don't believe it, but it is real, whether you believe it or not. I personally, like, my God is the universe. It's controversial. I choose to call it the universe, you might call it God, but I do think, I mean, this is what I've learned. Law of attraction is real. Universe is listening. If you think something bad is going to happen, it will happen. And you know, like when you say like if something goes wrong, everything goes wrong, and if you get up from the wrong side of the bed, then your whole day is gonna be like that. Just because you keep thinking negative things and it's gonna affect you, but you're like you might want something so bad, and if it happens eventually, law of attraction, baby. It's, I love you, universe. I love you. Grades aren't everything, okay? I'm not saying education isn't important. Education is important, but your grades doesn't dictate how smart you are. You know what I mean? Like, and education, you don't always have to get it from school. I mean, if you have a chance, and if you if you can go to school, go to school. You can get educated in a lot of different ways, and if you get like a 30 on test, don't feel dumb, okay? Maybe that subject isn't for you. I mean, I'm not saying don't try. You should always try, but if you like try your best and if still you don't get good grades, it's not the end of the world. I've never gotten good grades in anything. I mean, other than like 2 or 3 lessons, and I'm at the school of my dreams. So yeah, I'm grateful. I've learned that this is something I've learned actually recently. I mean I always knew, but I felt the effects more in the last couple of months. Exercise, drink your water, sleep enough, and eat healthy. I know everybody says that, but it's so true. Like, I've been on a health kick like I never have in my whole entire life, and it's just like my mental space is so clear, and I just like I feel so much better. It's just like, you know, health is wealth. Like, you really need to take care of yourself, because you know, our bodies is our largest organs, and we only have one body, so like we should take care of it. It's simple. Okay, so it's like this next thing is kind of goes in hand in hand. I don't know what the saying is, but I've learned that, especially for me, but like in general, that a vegan plant-based diet, the way of eating, is like the best way to go. I mean, obviously it's obviously it's good for the animals because you don't eat them. I mean, you don't eat animals, that's obviously good for them, but it's like so much better for the environment and for your health. You might disagree, I don't know, but I mean, I used to be someone who ate meat like 24/7 and drank a lot of milk every day. I was addicted and I thought that I would never be plant-based, and I didn't have a reason. Anyways, but I started researching and I was like, whoa. And I started experimenting with it. Like for the last 2 years, I'm not saying plant-based because I was a unhealthy vegan on and off, like in the way I'm eating. Like I wasn't, like my lifestyle isn't vegan. It's like the only way I eat. But I was doing that for like the last 2 years on and off, and I never kept it up because again, I never ate like plant-based. Like I always ate like pasta or like pizza, and but like still after that, like every time I went back to eating like normally, like meat and like dairy and eggs, I would always be sick. I'm not even kidding, it wasn't psychological, but I always had a fever, or I would like be like ill. I would like throw up everything that I ate, and that was every time. Like I felt like shit every time I went back to went back to eating like how I used to be. And like I mean, I should have realized that something was wrong, and I educated myself more in like the last 2 months, and I'm actually more plant-based, whole food vegan now. I don't really eat processed foods. I do sometimes, I'm not a robot, like 20% processed, but I do really actually try to eat healthy. And bro, it's only like been 2 months, not even 1.5, but plant-based, I've never felt better. And again, like I'm still eating, like I'm still learning. I'm not doing it perfectly, but wow, I've learned that my body thrives on plant-based. Again, this is kind of like hygienic thing, but brush your teeth, okay? I never did growing up because again, I was so fucking nasty when I was growing up. I don't know what was wrong with me. But I don't have one healthy tooth, and I mean that. Like this is not real, this is fake, this is an implant. I have like 3 like full fillings, and the other one is just like fillings. I don't know what the terms are in English, but I like, they're not healthy, and because I never took good care of them, and I should have. So take good care of your teeth and brush them twice a day like your parents say. Read a book or two. This is so, again, important for me. Books are amazing despite what anybody thinks. I think they're amazing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still on my laptop more than I'm reading my books, but I'm trying to read my books more, especially because I mean, I don't know if I could say I had like a serious depression, but like, you know, everybody goes through that time, and I always used to read self-help books, which I don't like that term. I think it should have been like self-improvement. That's actually the translation from Turkish to English is self-improvement, but in English, like, I think it's called self-help. I don't like that, but like, I don't know, I love those books, and I like health books, reading health books, and like maybe like somewhere to like other different kind of stuff. And one of my professors actually said, like, if you always eat junk food, you will be weak at the end. So it's like the same thing with where you're getting your information from or what you're feeding to your brain. Like if you're just on your laptop for your like hobby, like it's not gonna be, I don't know, like you just have to do something else other than to be on your laptop. And this is something I have learned because you know, again, I personally learned because I was on my laptop all the time when I was growing up. I mean, I never moved. Once I haven't slept for 3 nights in a row just because I was watching like a couple seasons of a TV show. I was about to die. I don't know. I should have known better, and I learned that, you know, going outside, hiking, reading a book, doing something other than being on my laptop in my free time, it's good for me and my brain. Yeah. Don't tell or share everything you do with everybody. Bro, like some things you just gotta keep it to yourself. Like, you know, yeah, just don't overshare. It's okay to keep secrets, like your moves or something. Like, it's okay for you to not share. You never know who's gonna use it against you, and even if they don't use it against you, like, not everybody is gonna support like what you're about to do or what you're doing. So like, just, you know, action speaks louder than words. So just like, do you in your own time, but just don't speak about it. I've learned that I need to wash my brushes more often, and even though I do, because makeup is life, I need to do it more. And if you don't do it, you need to wash your brushes. They get so dirty and disgusting. Wow. I learned that even though technology is amazing, it's sometimes so scary. Like, as I'm recording this, my phone is here and it's listening every word I speak. And like that Alexa thing, excuse me, like I don't even know why people have those in their house. Like, it's always listening. Always. I mean, your phone is always listening too, but Alexa is like something else. I hate shopping online, unlike any, and I know this is not like a 21-year-old person thing it would do. Was that a sentence? I don't know. But I mean, normally everybody shops online and it's okay, but I don't know. I just don't really trust the information that I'm putting out. And like, they have like robots. Like, everything is like ready for you, and it's kind of scary. Like, I love technology, but sometimes the pace we're improving our technology is like way too fast. Like, we're not gonna be able to do anything on our own like in like 5 years, because everybody's like, every single piece of technology will exist, and even though that's convenient, it's like scary. I think this is the last one, and it is nature is amazing, which again, this is something that I've learned, especially during the last couple of months. I've been, you know, working out more, going on hikes outside. I've been, you know, eating plant-based, and every time I eat my food, I just look at the natural colors that literally Earth provides for you, and I just think, wow, like, it's so amazing. Like, you look at the sky and the blue is just like, it's so beautiful right now. Like, it's like lilac and blue and like a little bit of pink in there. Wow, this is something we don't appreciate enough, and I still need to appreciate it more, like the nature, and I used to never do, but I've been appreciating it more and more every day, and nature is amazing. Like, every single living being, like every single creature is like, wow. I finally took a sip for my tea at the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Wow, that was so lame. Like, I never know how to close my videos. I have a Turkish channel too, and I'm so awkward about it. Anyways, bye!